Yes, we are on live now.
Okay. Hello everyone, and really warm welcome and greetings from Haaga Helia University of Applied Sciences and from Finland. We have some beautiful summer weather going on here, and thank you JRK and Avijit for organizing this. I'm really happy that we from Finland get to talk to you about our university. Um, so, Avijit, shall I begin with a small presentation
Yeah,
from our
surely.
side?
Yeah, surely. Dear viewers, today we have a special guest with us. Is Abni, and she's from Haaga Helia University of Applied Science. So keep watching the videos if you are interested about Haaga Helia University, and also even if not, you are interested about Finland at least. So keep watching the videos. Hopefully, you will get to know lots of the information about Finland.
Yes.
So,
Um,
Abni, now could you please share the presentation with the viewers?
right. Let's go ahead. Yes. So this is our main motto that Haaga Helia opens doors to future careers. Oops.
This one is stream now. Yeah. So viewers can see now.
Yes. Wait. I think there is an issue. Okay, so we have around 11,000 students currently studying at our campuses. We have five campuses. Out of the 11,000 students, 10% of our student body is international. Here are our five campuses: Pasila, Malmi, Porvo, Vierumaki, and Haga. Pasila is our main campus. That's where I am talking from right now. It's in the capital city of Finland in Helsinki, and this is where most of our business-related bachelor's and master's program take place. Porvo campus is mostly known for the bachelor's in aviation business management program, and also a bit for hospitality and tourism programs. And the Haga campus is again in Helsinki, and its main focus is on hospitality, tourism, and experience economy. So this is just an overview of our campuses. So that's Pasila, this is Haga, that's Porvo, and that's Verjomaki. Vieromaki campus is one of the most beautiful campuses of Haaga Helia. It's a sports campus, so we have our own stadium and sports facilities there. So why Finland? Top facts: Finland has the best higher education system in the whole world. Also, one of the most happiest and safest countries in the world. We have a lot of nature, really diverse set of environment, and really friendly people. It's a beautiful country, and one of the best places for students and young entrepreneurs as well to be in. These are just some pictures from Finland and capital city Helsinki. That's the main city, Helsinki, as you can see. So it's really beautiful. And of course, the northern lights, as you all would have heard of, that's one of the most attractive qualities of Finland. One of the best places for students and yes. So these are just a few more facts about Finland. Moving on. So these are a bit few pictures from our campuses. We have a unique sales lab wherein a lot of innovation takes place. This is a shot from our Haga campus where we have the hospitality and the chef program going on, the gastronomy programs going on. So those are our current students and the kitchens. Yes, for internationalization, we have bachelor's and master's courses which take place in Finnish and in English. But of course, our focus today is in degree programs which are offered in English. And students have the opportunity to go for exchange studies and periods to various other universities abroad that are a part of Haaga Helia. These are again some images. We have our startup school, which is a really interesting concept, and we can talk a bit more about that later on. So these are the main focus fields of Haaga Helia, what Haaga Helia offers. We offer programs in international business, in business service solution and languages, IT, sports management, aviation business, sales and marketing, hotel, restaurant and tourism management, and hospitality management. A bit about the working life oriented education. So we have over 100 partner companies who help students with various in various fields. So they also help in funding of a final thesis, which every student who's enrolled in a degree program here has to do. They also help with providing internship opportunities, which could later on turn into job opportunities as well. So they are really good partners. You get projects from these partners, so you have a really hands-on live working experience with them. So here are our bachelor degree programs offered in English. So BBA in aviation business, international business, sales and marketing, IT, and service solutions and languages. Here in the brackets are the campuses where these programs are taught, and the tuition fee for our BBA programs is 8,500 euros per year. And our hospitality management program is priced at 9,500 euros per year. And these are the two programs, which are one is held in Helsinki at the Haaga campus and one in Porvoo. And the sports study management program is again priced at 9,500 euros, and it's in Veerumaki, where we have our own campus and the stadium. We offer three main master degree programs, which are business technologies, leading business transformation, and aviation and tourism business. So this list that you see here, this one and the following one, these are our partner universities all around the world, in Asia, Middle East, and in Europe. And so these are the choices that you are offered as a student at Haaga Helia, where you can do your exchange studies from. So this is quite a huge and extensive list, so you know you will have a lot of exposure outside as well. So, community spirit, we have our own student bodies at each campuses. Where on the Pasala campus here, it's called Helga. So they organize a lot of events and parties, and a lot of student life is also focused on. It's not just study; it's also work plus play. So it's a lot of support network that we have here, not just from your lectures, but from your fellow co-peers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so coming to the admissions general features, there are two main ways to apply and get admitted to our degree programs here at Haaga Helia. It's either giving an entrance exam, which is usually held only in Finland at our campus, Russia, Vietnam, and China. But right now, since you are all aware about the COVID situation, we are most likely only conducting those exams in Finland and in Russia, then coming in Russia. Um, or the second way is through SAT scores, which I recommend is the most efficient and the best way for you guys to get into our university. So through SAT scores, it's one of the easiest way. You just have to give the SAT exam, and if you have the minimum basic scores required, you are instantly accepted into Haaga Helia universities. There's just a personal interview that takes place, which is a, a piece of cake basically, and then once you have all the documents that you submit, it's a direct acceptance letter that you get. So SAT scores is the best way. We do not require any English language certification such as an IELTS or a TOEFL certification. So that's not required because we believe when you take an SAT exam, your level of English is tested enough, and it's also tested when we take our personal interviews. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, moving on to the SAT based examination. So, this is what I would ask you to focus on. You can know more about the dates on when you can take the exam so that it is coherent with your application to our program date as well. So, there's this website called College Board, College Readiness, and you just visit the website, put in your location, and you will get more information as to how and where you can go and take the SAT exam. They have SAT exams organized every now and then, so it's a great way for you to go ahead and look at that. Yes, so these are the three programs which are open, which are going to start in January 2021. Right now, the application period for these three programs are already open. It's on until 30th October 2020. So I would suggest you still have a lot of time to take a SAT examination, get the scores, and then apply for the program. It's a BBA in IT, international business, and aviation business. Um, yeah, so it's from 1st June 2020 to 30th October 2020. Minimum scores required are not very high. It's very basic, so it is completely doable. It's 500 points in evidence-based reading and writing, and 500 points in mathematics. So this is a very simple get-go of how you can apply. You just take the SAT score. After you've taken the score, you tell the SAT, you order the result from the SAT board to Haaga Helia. You fill in the online application form, and then once you have submitted your scores and the form, you get notified of whether you're selected or not in a couple of weeks. It's quite a fast process. Well, in case you're still interested in taking an entrance exam, first of all, the application window for entrance-based exam is quite low. It's really small, so it's from 2nd September to just 16th September 2020. This is again for the January intake, so these courses are going to begin in January 2021. It's the same three programs, and yes, um, these are the venues where we will be conducting the entrance exam this year. So there's one in St. Petersburg and three in our campuses in Finland, and sorry, four of them because the master's ones are also happening there. There's also a way to apply to our master's program through SATs. So SAT one is the best way to apply in your case, unless you are able to travel to our campuses in Finland or to St. Petersburg to take the exam within this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, getting on to the tuition fees and approximate living costs in Finland. So, as I mentioned earlier, our BBA programs are priced at 8,500 euros per year, and some of the other bachelor programs plus the master's programs are priced at 9,500 euros per academic year. The minimum duration to complete bachelor's degree from Haaga Helia is 3.5 years, and you get around 210 ECTS credits. Well, moving on to the accommodation in Finland, it depends completely on which area you choose, but as a student, you have a lot of benefits that are offered to you by the government.
Mm-hmm.
So your accommodation could be anywhere between 300 to 700 euros per month. The public transport is around 30 to 50 euros per month, but as a student, you also get student discounts. So it's really very cheap if you see. The government expects you to have at least 560 euros per month in in addition to your tuition fee that you would pay per semester. So that is quite important to know that you have enough financial means to come to Finland and be able to live comfortably at least. Apart from that, the public transport is not at all expensive. It is really well connected. So even if you stay a bit far away from the university, of course, your accommodation would be cheaper and you wouldn't take that long to get to the university either. So, as you can see, it could be anywhere between, you get a travel card which could be just 25 euros per month. So, it is very doable. Yes, and in spite of what's included in your tuition fee is free library services, free IT services, all the events that take place on the campus are free for you. And the lunch is quite good. It's on campus, provided by a caterer that we have, and it's 1.7 euros per day, but you're also free to get your own lunch as well. So, a bit about the scholarship scheme. So, we do have scholarships which are granted to students, but there are some criterias which are set also by the Finnish government. Any eligible student that meets the requirement of 55 completed ECTS for 2 academic semesters, they get 20% off the tuition fee. So if you your bachelor's is say 210 ECTS, but within first 2 academic semesters you do have 55 ECTS and you can prove it, then you would be getting 20% of the tuition fee value, as you can see in these tables. um, what do you need to do to have 55 completed ECTS? That's the main question. It's very simple. You have to attend each and every class. You have to be present, be attentive, given your projects or your assignments daily, and then, be here and do what you're here for. And that's it's as easy as that. And anyone here who does that can get the scholarship scheme, which is quite a good value of your money, I would say. Moving on, we also offer an early bird discount. So, any applicant who is offered a study place accepts that study place within 14 days and is able to pay the tuition fee for the first semester within a month of
Mm.
receiving the acceptance letter, gets 25% off on the tuition fee for the first semester. So you can get additional 25% off. And if you finish the 55 ECTS, so you're also eligible for the scholarship. So that's quite a good deal that's offered here. These are just some images from our campus. That's from our sports management facility campus in Vierumäki. Yes. Yes. So another really useful link for you would be to visit the Haaga Helia website, and there's a lot of information for new students or prospective students there. You could also visit this link called haagahelia.fi student guide, wherein we give basic information as to what a student needs to know, even a bit more detailed information about our courses and the offering there. So it's a really nice and useful link. And well, thank you. I would be really glad to answer any questions that you have. If they are not done today, you could always send me an email at avni.garg@haagahelia.fi, and we can take it forward from there. And I would really be happy to answer your questions. Yes.
All right. Thanks
Yeah.
for the presentation, actually.
Thank you.
So, as actually we have seen that, like, in Haaga Helia University, like mostly students can get admitted in two way, either in SET or they can go through entrance exam.
Yes.
So as you know, like as we discussing earlier, so like as you know, like not all of the students they have their ACT score. So in that case, like even for entrance exam, the problem is you do not have it everywhere, especially in Asia, as
Yes.
we have lots of students from Asian side. So do you have any plan, I mean, to make it in future?
Yes, so I completely agree with you, Avijit, on this. as of now, we do not have any personnel coming all the way to
Hmm.
Asia to conduct these exams, but there are talks that could be possible. But also looking at the situation now, we are trying to make the entrance exams online. Of course, it might take some time. It is
Hmm.
something which is in works because it has the situation right now has compelled us to do so, which is in a way a good thing because we can attract more students and make it easier for you to apply to our university.
Yeah,
But since it is not yet done, I would still recommend that you take an SAT exam because
understand,
that would be the best way for now. But in
understand.
future, yes, I can assure you that we are in full efforts and workings to make things way better for our international students.
Yeah, as of like due to COVID-19, I know like in this industry those are working even as an agent, even universities, I mean all of us we are adopting new things now.
Hmm.
We are doing the things over the online, so maybe it will be really
Exactly.
nice. I mean, if you could arrange something in future, I'm just requesting you as you
Yeah,
are part of the university, so if you can obey my message to them, convey my message to them, so maybe in future they can arrange something over the online. That would be really nice, so the students from
definitely.
anywhere they can I mean come to the university directly. There will not be any problem. But
Yeah,
now,
like even if we have like a group which is committed to telling us that yes, we are ready to take an exam, I can definitely try and see if anything can be done to even have an online exam for that group, or even someone we can decide on a common location which is convenient for everyone and then have it hosted there. So
okay,
that's
so still there is some possibility, right?
yes,
For an example, like if we have students, I'm just asking for an example. If we have 5 or 10 students, and then if we ask you like, can we arrange something? So maybe is there still something we can talk about?
see, well, physically for 5 or 10 students, that could be a bit of an issue. I would need a larger number
Oh,
for,
even more.
yeah, even more. At least
Okay,
20 to 10, 25, or if you have at least a group of 50 students, it would be the best because
understand,
then
understand.
I think, I can still put it forward and then I would have some commitment from my peers as well that yes, that's possible and we can have someone sent there.
Understand. Oh,
Yeah.
is for do you mean for entrance exam or for online?
Both. I think both can be done. I can try
Mhm.
and have either of it arranged. Depends on what is even possible. But yeah, it is something which could be possible.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand. No, that's really good. So hopefully, I mean, in future, I mean, university will decide something like that. So it will be really easy for us to recruit the students, and even it will be good for the students from their
Right.
side.
Yeah,
Because I
and
know like lots of students, they really want to go with your university, but because of this problem, actually, sometimes it is a problem.
I understand that, and as I said, we are trying our best. So hopefully in future, or hopefully by next year, maybe for the courses that begin in August 2021, it might get a bit better, and maybe we come up with something new which is more helpful. Of course, we will convey it to you as well, so you can,
Yeah, surely, surely, please.
yeah, we can again have a different session if we come up
Yeah.
with something else and then organize it and see how it works.
All right. So one of the question here came like he would like to know about something about the scholarship program of your university. Could you please tell me something about the scholarship?
Yes. Hello, Niloy, first of all. Greetings from Haaga Helia. So we do offer scholarship, as I just covered in my presentation. You get around 20% of your semester fee if you can, of each semester, if in the first 2 semesters you can accumulate and prove that you have 55 ECTS. So, as I said, how do you do that? Uh, Basically, you need to turn in your assignments, what your teachers have told you. You have to have a really good attendance. So, basically, attend every course, not skip classes.
Understand.
And if you just complete and fulfill this basic minimum requirement, you are eligible for a 20% off every semester.
So it doesn't it need very high score?
No, it's
Their
just
result?
5 ECTS out of your 210 ECTS, which is basically not being lazy and just, doing what you're told to do, like turning in your assignments, doing your
So like
project.
normally if they can just pass in general, like they can pass and go on, I mean then they can achieve the
Of course.
scholarship.
Yes. It doesn't matter how if you get an A plus or what, but if
Understand?
you can if you of course just pass each course, it's more than enough. You are eligible for a scholarship
Wow, that's
program
great.
now.
And how many ECTS they can take in a year maximum
So 55. Minimum is 55.
and maximum?
Maximum it's because since it's 210, so it depends on how convenient it is for the student.
But
Uh,
normally how many credits students take in a year in
Around
Finland?
I would say
60?
around 75 to 80 because we also have this fast track program wherein so yes, I didn't include that in my presentation, but there is a possibility of finishing your bachelor's program in 3 years and not 3.5 years.
Okay,
So, if you finish your bachelor's program in 3 years' time, uh, s- you are eligible for a higher scholarship amount as well, so which is 30%, almost 50% of your last fee. So
okay.
that's a possibility as well. So there are some students who, when while they study, they do their internship alongside. So they work alongside studying, and that
Hmm.
is that is of course allowed in Finland. But you have to follow certain rules and regulations. And to know more about that, I would really recommend you visit the Finnish immigration website. It's called Migri.
.fi.
Yeah, .fi, migri.fi. You can read a bit more about that, and there are some few things mentioned on our website as well about that.
Okay, that will be great. So that's really good thing. I mean, getting the scholarship, they will just have to
Yeah,
pass and then go on, and then they can carry on
yeah,
with their
and
scholarship.
and
That would be
also
really
we
nice.
have a for every for most of the students here, or generally we have a lot of academic advisors and support staff. So if a student wants to talk about their credits as to how they can improve it or transfer it, or there's a possibility that they can have a word with them and it can be done. So they have support there as well. On So basically it's to see what's more convenient for the student as well here.
Mm, that's good. And how about the accommodation facilities? Actually, like, do you have accommodation facilities with is linked up with the university?
So Haaga Helia does not have its own
Hmm.
provision for accommodation, but as I said, once you are here on campus or if you get accepted, you can always write our admissions team an email inquiring, and there are a lot of people who can help you out with the links. The most common is called HOAS, HOAS. So
Hmm.
that's a student housing facility which is provided by the government. You just need to fill in a form, given the documents that they ask for, and you can get a housing which is as cheap as 200 euros, which
Hmm.
is in sharing, and it could probably be in a good location as well. So it's a student housing. So if, as I said, the government here is quite proactive in providing a lot of incentives to students. They also can apply for a government or student benefits from the government, so which is called Kela. But
Hmm.
once you're here, you might get to know a bit more about that from our International Student Services department. They would, of course, help you out with that more.
Hmm.
But yes, the accommodation can, of course, vary on you as well as to what kind of area you want to live in, how
Understand.
you would like to live in, and if you want a studio or you're okay sharing a room with
Mhm.
other persons. So all that depends on you as well. But yes, I can assure you there is accommodation here, plenty of it, which is available from 200 euro onwards also, which is the
All right.
cheapest. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really good for the international students because
Yeah.
mostly they look for cheaper price, so that
Yeah, so
it's
that's
good
the
for
thing.
them.
It is available from this place called HOAS. So I would
Mhm.
recommend you visit that as well. It's called HOAS.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got another question here. Is it necessary to learn Finland language to work here?
Well, so if you're enrolled in any of a bachelor program, it is a norm for our university to offer free Finnish course, language course. So you do
Hmm.
learn basic language course when you're studying here. It is compulsory, you have to take it. Which is good in fact because you're
Hmm.
learning a new language for free
Exactly.
from really
University.
good teachers. Yeah, from really good teachers here as well. It is not compulsory for you to know Finnish, but it also depends on where you apply for a job.
Hmm.
So, of course, it's always good to know the place you're living in, the local language there, you know. It's for your own benefit
Exactly.
and ease. It's not compulsory, but yeah, our university does offer, if you're a student here, that you get a free course.
That's good. Good to know. No, it's always good. Like wherever students are living, if they know the local language, it will help them to find
Yeah,
a job or other
definitely.
way. It's always good.
Yeah.
But I think like in Finland, I mean English it goes right. I mean lots of
Oh,
people they speak in
yeah.
English.
Yeah, here English is quite common, so even if you don't know Finnish, you can still get by, and people are really helpful. The environment is quite positive. You don't have to be scared at all because it's a really safe country. If
Hmm.
you're stuck with anything, you can just ask someone and they can always help you out. So very
No,
helpful and nice and friendly people in Finland here.
no, I had same experiences actually. I have visited, I mean, Helsinki as I told you.
Right,
So, I mean, it was really nice. I mean, as it was my first time journey, so I mean, of course, I was not sure about the location and other things. So I have asked the people, and actually, they helped me out a lot.
right. And
It's
you
good.
must have observed, Avijit, everyone speaks English or almost everyone.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly,
not an
exactly.
issue.
Apart
Yeah.
from like older people, I mean, all of the
Yeah,
young people, they're very good in English. So
right,
that's the problem. I mean,
right.
Sweden and Finland is like similar kind, almost similar. Like even in
Yeah,
Sweden, it's almost same. So just
right.
we have one more question here. Please briefly discuss about full free scholarship requirements and the scope in your university. Full free scholarship, he means.
Uh, so see, we do not have anything such as full free scholarship. We just offer around a percentage of your tuition fee every year, as I mentioned, if you fulfill the requirements, which is you having 55 ECTS. That's the basic requirement. There's nothing else which is asked. So if you can prove that you have the 55 ECTS, which of course your probably your advisors or your academic professors would also be grading you and telling us that yes they have, then you can get a scholarship. But there's well, for Finnish students, of course, the education is free, but anyone who is outside the EU or European countries, they have to pay a tuition fee. There's no free scholarship.
Understand. It's not like fully free.
No, we
Mm,
don't have to be free.
understand.
Thus, we try and do as much as, well, make it as easy as we can, like offering the early bird discount, which gives you 25% off, and then a scholarship, which gives you 20%, or depending on which, if you take the fast track program, it's even cheaper then.
Understand.
Yeah.
All right, Abni, could you please tell us about what's the current scenario in university and like how? I mean, as you all know, like due to COVID-19, I mean, each countries are taking different approach. I mean, to sort out the problem. I mean, how what's the current? I mean, scenario over there? How you are dealing with? I mean, dealing as a university. I mean,
Okay.
are you taking online class or on campus class? So if you could discuss about it, please, it will be nice.
Yeah. Well, as you all know, Finland has one of the world's best higher education systems.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were hit with this pandemic, we of course had to come up with a solution which could, you know, not end up stopping our operations altogether,
Mm-hmm.
because education cannot stop at any step. So Haaga Helia came up with this unique blended learning model, wherein well, for now, all our teachers, they did a great job. They transferred all of the studies to online studies until the end of semester, so until the end of autumn semester. And going forward, we've come up with the blended model wherein half of the courses would be taught online and the rest
Okay.
would be on campus. But on campus, it would be ensured that it's conducted in such a way wherein not everyone is at one place.
Okay.
So there would still be the standard protocols regarding COVID followed. So
Hmm.
enough distancing and yeah, so that's how we are going to be dealing with it now. And most of our staff has been working from home during this time. So none of our operations were not really that affected, you could say.
I think right now is summer vacation is going on in Finland, right?
Yes, Finnish people love the summers here because uh, it's beautiful. The weather's really beautiful. And as you all know, the winters here can get a little harsh. Well, not that much in
Hmm.
Helsinki because it's the city, but in the north, yes.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is the time for everyone to really enjoy the weather, and
Enjoy
I'm
the weather, yeah.
sure you would
Understand.
enjoy it too when you're here.
So, how about this upcoming September intake? I mean, so will you start the class on campus on this upcoming
No, so as
intake?
I said, from it's going to be half online and half on campus.
From this autumn? Autumn.
Yeah, from this autumn semester onwards.
Okay, understand. Understand. That's good.
Hopefully in January it can probably in
Can be
January I'm
open.
assuming we might continue with the blended model because of course it's always nice to still have it done wherein you can still study from home and not just again go back to the normal operations because it's a really good learning for every one of us, and digitalizing everything right now is the norm, so it's really good.
Yeah. All right. So we are having one more question here, please. In current circumstance, IELTS text exam not held due to COVID. This situation, how we apply without IELTS?
Well, really good news for you. We do not need IELTS exam score
Yeah.
at all. We do not ask for any IELTS exam or TOEFL or any English exam. You just have to apply through SAT exam, for which the information you can find on College Board website. You can just put in your area where you are, and you will get the dates as to when the exam is held. So that's the only exam you have to give. Just score 500 basic points in evidence based reading and writing and 500 points in maths. If you have those minimum scores, you will get a direct admission to our university. We do not need any IELTS exam scores. So it's a good thing.
Exactly. So they don't have to worry about it, right?
No, you don't have to worry about it at all.
Understand. Understand.
Any other questions? I would be really happy to answer.
This question, but I think it's not really relevant with your university. But if you could just help him, I mean, just giving one or two sentence, how suitable for testing textile background students in Finland, if you have any idea. But I mean,
No, I haven't really heard about that because our university mainly focuses on business related programs,
yes,
on hospitality and tourism related programs, and of course the sports coaching and management program, which is a very unique program which not many universities offer. So that's a really good program that we offer, but we don't have anything related to a textile related program. So
understand,
yeah.
understand. So when is the next upcoming one? It's like spring,
Well, yes. So
January intake, right?
our application period is already open. It's until October 30th of
Mhm.
October, and courses will start in January 2021. By
Oh,
then, I guess it would be, I think, easier for students to travel here as well because Finland is already starting to open borders to different countries now, because here
yeah.
the situation has kind of eased down and they've not got any new cases as well, so the government has taken really good measures, and a lot of testing is also going on simultaneously.
Do you have entry ban for other nationalities in
Sorry, what?
Finland? Do you have entry ban like other country? Let's say students from Asia, can they come? I mean, can they travel in this September? In
um
Finland?
in this September I'm not sure. I
Mhm.
don't have that many details, but I know one thing: the only country in the Nordics that Finland hasn't opened borders to is Sweden yet, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Sweden is the only country, but for now, I did not see any Asian country mentioned in the list, but as I said, by January or probably a bit later on, it might start again. Because right now it's slowly opening the borders to Greece and such Mediterranean countries.
Understand. I
Yeah.
mean, initially, of course, it will be European countries, and later it will be
Yeah,
Asian and other countries.
right.
Understand. So you think like by January, definitely they can travel.
I believe they might. But in case if you still want to know or have a better idea, you could always get in touch with the embassy near you, Finnish embassy, which is closest to you. That way, I think Finnish people are really responsive. So you could just pick
Understand.
up the phone, give them a call, and they might help you out with the answer.
Understand. That will be really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's good to know actually, like lots of informations. So dear viewers, we'll be here, like we are almost end of the session, but however we'll be still here for a couple of more minutes. So Abni is here with me. She's from Haaga Helia University. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. She's here, so she will help you out definitely. So as so it's good that like as you were saying that like as a country, even I know like Finland has adopted with like COVID-19. I mean, it's really good. They're doing really great compared
Oh
to
yeah,
other
they
countries.
have really handled the situation quite well. There were a lot of restrictions, but as a citizen here, you do not feel that restricted or blocked as such because the government is really efficient. And here, if you see, everything mostly works on trust basis because there's a lot of trust between each and every citizen. So the government really trusts you to follow rules, and you
That's it.
eventually do when you're here. You wouldn't really try to do anything otherwise because everything is just offered in a really good way from them. So yeah.
Do you have still lockdown?
No, not really, because everything is kind of lifted. So that's why I could even come to the. I'm today talking from our campus, so
Mm-hmm.
it's quite okay. It's because most of the restaurants have opened, and as it is summers, so people have to get out as well. Most of the Finns
Understand.
tend to get out during the summer season here.
But still, people are maintaining distance. I mean,
Yes, of course, people are still taking a lot of care. So, as I said, they are doing it by themselves. They do
mhm,
not need someone telling them constantly. So eventually, it is happening.
understand.
And
No,
like every supermarket, there are sanitizers, and a lot of precautions are already being taken.
that's good. I mean, they're taking all of the safety measures. I mean,
Right.
same like in Sweden, actually, even Sweden. I mean, as you maybe heard about it. I mean, we never locked actually. We
Yeah.
are always open. Yeah, we are always
Right.
open. But I mean, it still is going good actually. I say like even here, like a government, they trust their people, so it's
Right.
okay. Like all of the people they're taking. I mean, safety measures, though they're going out and so on. But yeah,
Well, that's the best part, I think, about Nordic countries as
yes.
such. It's a really nice and a positive environment. So you would know it too because Sweden is
Mhm.
right next to Finland. It's not
Yeah,
very
exactly.
difficult.
We are neighboring country.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good actually. Current assigned. So, dear viewers, like if you have any more questions, maybe you can ask. We are end of the session anyway, so feel free to ask us if you have any more questions, please.
Yes, do not hesitate. Even if it's smallest of the questions, I think I
Mhm.
can try my best to answer that. And I have completely understand because you are students, and please don't feel that your question might be really small or irrelevant
Mhm.
because any question might help someone else as well.
You have one more question here. Like, can you please tell us about the field of environmental science, research, and remote sensing?
Well,
Any
again,
idea?
I wish I could, but our university does not offer any courses
Understand.
related to that. But I I believe in Finland there might be other universities which could help
Definitely.
you out because it's something related to the environment, and Finland has really great nature and environment.
No,
So
yes, it
if you
is.
would just Google a bit, you might have your answers. But
Yeah,
unfortunately,
exactly.
we do not have anything offer
Well,
that.
if you are, yeah, if you are really interested to in this field, definitely there are some other universities where you will find this program. And later, if you really need help regarding the issues, you can contact us on the screen. On the screen, you can. Uh, on the screen you can you will have our website, you will have our email address, you have our telephone number. So if you contact us, we will really help you. We'll be happy to help you regarding the issues. Just contact us later on. So here is one more question for you. After MBA or MSc, how job facilities, please?
Okay, so if you decide to do your master's here in Finland, first of all, there is a criteria which I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but you must have at least 2 years work experience to apply for a master's program
Yes,
at a
please.
university or any master's program in Finland. That's the rule by the government. So if you have 2 years of work experience already and then you apply for a master's program, then you would be accepted. So that's the thing. Uh, Answering your questions, job opportunities here in Finland are plenty. It depends on what masters or field you are from, but I would recommend you have some job experience, apply to a program here, finish your masters here, then getting a job here would be much easier and meaningful. You getting
Understand.
absorbed into the Finnish society is much more better, and the chances are way higher for you to get a good job here then. That's my personal advice, I would say.
And
But
they
there
will
are
surely
plenty of
get into.
opportunities in most of the fields. You do have a lot of. Okay, you have I think 4 year experience.
Yes.
Great. So uh, do you have a master's then already, or do you just have work experience?
Does it really matter? I mean, if he has masters, I mean, will it matter actually in that case?
Well, I think it would because it depending on a job thing, I am not sure what to tell you because what field you would want to get into. And
Understand.
at the end
Understand.
of the day, we are a university wherein it would be nice if you did a master's from us and then get a job. As I can say, we have a partnership with over 100 companies as well. So getting a job
Understand.
then would not be a problem. We keep on organizing job fairs for students as well, our students as well. So yeah.
So even students can go there for internship. UD students, right?
Yeah,
In,
yeah, definitely. So, even if you're just a student here, you're in your first year or second year or any year of degree program that you're doing, there is a yearly or every half a year we organize a job fair. It's called
okay.
Dunin.net and it happens at our main campus or even at different campuses. And a lot of companies come in and offer internships or summer jobs. There's a concept of having a summer job here also. So during the summer period, a lot of students also take up jobs. You do not need any experience for that. You can
Mm-hmm.
just take up a summer job. You get paid a minimum wage, whatever the employer decides, and you earn money when you're in during the summer here. So that's according to me really cool. And as a student, you also get to save then and spend on things that you would like to apart from just your normal day-to-day expenditures.
Understand. Understand. That's good.
Yeah.
So, Abni, I have a question to you. Like, so as you said, like if students, if anyone wants to go for MBA, they need 2 years experiences, right?
2 years minimum work experience. They just need to show
If
work
they're fresher,
certificates.
if they're fresher, they can't.
No,
Is
it's
it
it's
is it
it's a
for
rule by the government.
University of Applied Science or is it even for university as well? Because as there is a difference between university and University of Applied
Yeah,
Science.
I'm not sure if it's for university of only for our university, but this is a
I mean,
law which is by the
because
government.
you are like a University of Applied Science,
Yeah,
so
we are a
therefore, like
university of
I know,
applied
like
science.
universities of Applied Science, those are mainly focus on the work things more rather
Right.
than like because other university those are just university they focus on academic more. Therefore, I'm asking.
Right, because see, our University of Applied Sciences, especially even like talking about Haaga Helia in this context, focuses a bit more on the work and study life balance, because
Understand.
you get a bit more hands-on experience, because we are preparing you to go out in the world after you finish your studies. So that's why you getting a job higher, you the possibility of a student getting a job high is way higher as well if they graduate from a University of Applied Sciences, because from the beginning you work with companies, they keep on giving you projects, you work in teams, so you're internally trained for it. You're not lost, or you don't just have an academic knowledge when you go out there.
Understand. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's good. Um, let's see if we have any more questions here. No, we don't have any more questions anyway. So So anyway, we are end of the sessions today. Abni, thanks a lot for joining me today. I know like you were so busy, but still you managed the time to come here. I mean, to join the session, and I believed our students got to know lots of things from you, and definitely because this video will be saved in our profile, so that I mean later on students whenever they will come, they can check this video and they will get to know about lots of things about Haaga Helia University. I mean, by this way, it will really, really help them in near future.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully, we can recruit a very good number of students to Haaga Helia University.
Great. Thank you, Avijit, for organizing this. And it was a pleasure to see most of you interested in asking all the different questions. And yeah, please do get in touch with me in case you have any other questions
Surely,
that
I
you would
will.
like to know more about our university, and I
We
would really
will.
be happy to answer. Avijit, you could probably share my email with them later on,
Yeah, surely,
whoever
I
is
will. I will.
interested,
I will.
and we can take it forward from there. And thank you, and I really wish you all the best. And I really hope to see you here in Finland at Haaga Helia University of Applied
Surely,
Sciences.
surely. As soon as actually the situation will be normal, like all of
Right,
us, we can travel easily. So I will definitely visit you over there. And also,
great.
like, feel free to, because I'm located in Sweden. It's in northern part of Sweden, so it's really beautiful place. The places I live and my office is. So it is called Växjö. I don't know like if you heard about it, but they say it like it's a greenest city. Not only in Sweden, but also a number one greenest city in Europe. So it's really
Okay,
beautiful in summer.
wow.
Yeah. So like when the situation will be normal, feel free to visit our office here. So
Yeah, definitely. We can do that. And then
and I
we
will
can
also
probably have
visit
another
Hungary
session
University.
from your office live then.
Yeah, surely, surely. We'll do that. And if any have any more questions, I will ask you as well as I mean Eva and Harry is on holiday right now, I think.
Yeah, they're my two other colleagues are on holiday. They would have loved to be here, but well, hello from them as well to you. They would have
Oh,
loved to
thank you.
interact and be here too today.
No problem. Just tell them my hello as well. I mean, it was really nice to talk. I mean, talk and work with them. They're really nice. I mean, I met them in Finland, so it's really nice. And from there actually we have taken the initiative, and till now we are here. But I mean,
Right,
due to COVID-19, everything is a bit slow. To be honest, as you can understand. I mean, this year, like, it's really, really, we are all of us. I
right,
mean, we are passing really difficult time, but we are trying our best so that we can cover up with the things, and the main focus is for 2021 now from
right.
on.
It's for 2021, and
That's the
if we
main
come up with the
focus.
new dates, application dates for programs starting in August 2021, we can definitely get back to you and
Please,
then
please
have
let me
another
know.
session, as I said, and then take it forward.
Please let me know, and also just please check if they have anything. I mean, they can arrange something in India or like in like Asia. In Asia, it will be really
Yeah.
nice. I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to tell me like now. I mean, just tell them if they can arrange something, and also for online exam.
Yes, for
So
sure.
it will be really nice. Because
Definitely.
then actually it will be really even easier for us. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so that we
I
can tell
understand.
more students. It will be really nice.
Definitely. Yes.
So that's the barrier right now. Anyway, so it was really nice session with you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Thanks for you coming. So I would like to thank you one more time. So have a great day.
You too.
Have a
Thank you.
good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. So dear viewers, you are dear viewers, you are just watching the video. I mean, the we are I mean the partner university was Haaga Helia University with me. So if you have any question, I hope you have enjoyed the session today. If you have any more questions, on the screen you have our website, and you have our email address, you have our phone number. So if you have any more questions, feel free to contact us. We will be happy to help you. And also beside this, just to let you know, we are working with not only in Finland but also we are working for other countries. Just give me a second. So we are so we are also working with other countries as well. So let's say we are working for Sweden, Finland, Canada, UK, Estonia, Germany, Belgium, Denmark. So if you are really interested to study in those countries, feel free to access on the screen. As I said, we you have our email address, our telephone number, and our website. Feel free to contact us. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.